what's up? It's me, Jophie. So today I decided not to do anything about fashion and beauty. So this video is gonna talk about how I learn Korean, and I will give you some tips how to learn it faster. If you're not interested in Korean, don't worry. You can apply all my tips on learning other languages like French or Japanese or anything. Yes, so let's get started. So first, if you learn a new language, you have to build your interest in it. If you're not interested in something, you're not gonna learn it well, and you're not gonna keep on learning it. So I think build up your own interest is very important for learning a new language. For me, my personal reason for learning Korean is because I have a couple of Korean classmates, so I would like to communicate with them, knowing their culture, speak to them. They can speak English though, but you know, like, I just want to like get close to them. They helped me a lot with learning Korean too, so thank you, my friends. Yeah, so I hope you can find your own interest. Number 2 is we have to start from the basic. So what I mean basic is like learning how to read and write, how to pronounce a thing. So I actually bought a lot of self-learning books. I'll show you now. Like, I have these self-learning books. It's just so important to learn how to write, read, and stuff like that. If you say, I just want to learn how to speak and how to like understand their stuff, it's impossible. Because for Korean, they're like small things combined together and then make a pronunciation. You don't know how to read, but you know how to pronounce it. It's impossible. So it's so important to know how to write. These books helped me a lot because they usually have those discs at the back. So I just play the disc, listen to the pronunciation, and then kind of read through the book and recognize how to read the words. Yeah, so I think it's really useful. So now I'll show you one book that I found really useful, although it's in Chinese, but I think they have this kind of book in English too. Like, I'll show you. This one is like more advanced one. So yeah, they're like dialogues, but this page is all written in Korean, and another page is all in Chinese. So they're like the same, and then like if I have any words that I don't know, I can just go through it and then like kind of get what it means. So it's pretty handy, and I find it really useful. Actually, I think I'm kind of cheating because for me, my mother tongue is Chinese, and then I have English basis. I mean, it's easier for me to learn Korean than other like non-Asian language speaker. Yeah, because most of the Korean, I mean the words, they're originally from Chinese or either from English. So they're like, their pronunciation is so close, and then I can just understand right away. For you, I think you have to memorize more about the Chinese-like Korean, so it's harder for you, but you know what? You can nail this. And make sure you remember the Hangul. Number 3. So this is the method that I use most oftenly because I'm super lazy and I don't usually have time to read the books and stuff like that. Yeah, just I'm lazy. And then like this method is super simple. So how I learn Korean from the lyrics. First, I of course search for the lyrics on the internet and read it out loud, and then like try to pronounce them. And then I listen to the song and then try to like follow. If I have any pronunciation problem, I try to sing the song so I can remember better. And then like stick with the right pronunciation. Any suggestions is like 눈, 코, 입 by 태양. 미안해 미안해 하지만 내가 초라해지잖아. 빨간 예쁜 입술로 어서 나를 죽이고 가. 나는 괜찮아. 마지막으로 나를 바라봐줘. And then if there's any vocabularies that I don't know, I'll just check the English meaning of the song or the Chinese meaning of the song. Is, yeah, I found it quite useful and it's fun to learn. That's my way of doing this. If you don't like it, just don't do it. It's up to you. I mean, everyone has their own way for learning. It's okay. Just be patient and try to find your way to learn it. So yeah, that's it. Next. Okay, number 4. So I think for learning a new language, insistence is very, very, very important. You're not gonna make it if you learn once a week or like twice a week. It's not gonna happen. You have to practice every day, so you won't forget the stuff that you learned. And I think it's very important to practice. So for speaking, because I have some self-learning books, so I have a friend next to me, and then I try to read all of them and then let her to check my pronunciation. And yeah, thank you my friend again, thank you. Yeah, so I think you have to insist on learning a little bit every day. It's better than you read the whole book one day but you forget it tomorrow. So yeah, I think insistence is very, very, very important. Number 5 also is the last thing that I want to say, is to get yourself a pen friend. It's really yeah, like how to get a pen friend, you may ask. Like language community, you know, like there's some Skype or stuff like that, or you can just search on Google if anyone wants to teach you a new language or anything. It's like so important to communicate with people. Yeah, for myself, I'm so lucky to have some Korean classmates, and I can just ask them if I have any questions, because for learning a new language, except the pronunciation thing, you have a lot of questions about the grammar, the culture, and then maybe some vocabulary that you don't understand or you can't check it on dictionary. So these are my tips for learning Korean. If you have any questions or difficulties with learning Korean, please let me know by comment down below. And if you guys want more Korean self-learning tutorials, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, of course. So yeah, I also have an Instagram and Twitter account, is JophieXD. Feel free to follow me. So I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. What am I doing?